Hi. Today you guys are going to be doing a lab. I'm not going to be there to help you, so you really got to pay attention to what's going on. You're going to get to run cars into each other. I know, so much fun. What do you need for the lab? Well, first, you're going to need a track. Doesn't matter if you have long track or short track, it will all do the same job. So you're going to need a track, and come into the closet. We are going to need a red car and a blue car. And it's really important that you get a red car and a blue car because organizing your cars, you want to know that you're getting a red and a blue. And then see this bin right here? That bin? That's bumpers. You want a bumper. Important thing for the bumpers is that screw. You can't put it on if it doesn't have that. So you're going to have your bumper. Okay. Bumper. Cars. Oh yeah, we need mass. Now, conveniently, if you can get dibs on some of these deals, that's best. They're convenient because they're 250 grams each. Or if you can't get a hold of that, one of these guys, 500. Either way, you want 500 grams. I don't care how you get it. It'd be ridiculous to do it with like hundreds or something, but I like these. So you can have your weights. Weights, car, and track. And the long and short of this lab is that you're going to be running them into each other. And you're going to be using all the fun stuff. Now, let's take a close look at the lab here. You're going to see that when we run the cars into each other, we have a mass column for one car and a mass column for the other car. Notice that there's two different colors, meaning you got two different cars. You notice this says initial and that says initial, because this is the velocity column where you record stuff before the crash. And then over here, this is where you record stuff after the crash. All right? Notice that you're going to do a trial where both cars are empty. You're going to do a trial where one car has the mass in it, and do a trial where the other car has the mass in it. Okay, so now you got to have your bumper. You gotta have your bumper in here. Gotta have your bumper. Yeah, like that. Stay phone. Have your bumper installed. You gotta run the square nut into the track. Tighten that down. You really want both bumpers, because the cars are going to be running all over the place. So you got that. You got your bumper installed. You're going to have your cars in here. And you're going to do four basic things. Starting one, where the magnetic sides are facing each other. And what you're going to do with trial one is you are going to take the two cars, you're going to run them into each other with the same speed. Okay? It's hard for me to do that one-handed, obviously. So you're going to run them into each other, same speed, magnetic bumpers. They're going to bounce. You're going to observe things. Then that's the very first run. Second run, you put the weights in like the blue car, and you do the same thing. Run them into each other, same speed. You see what happens. Then third run, put the weights in the red car. Follow that pattern every time. Empty, empty, blue car, red car. Okay? So you'll make some observations. You make some observations. In here, the data that you're going to gather, it's qualitative data, not quantitative. You're not timing it. You're observing. It went faster. It went slower. That kind of thing. So that's situation one. Situation two is where one car is stationary. So you're going to have maybe the blue car is the one that's always parked. And you run the red car into it empty. You run the red car into it where the blue car has mass in it. You run the red car into it when the red car has weight. Okay? Situation number three is a head-on collision where one car is faster. So you're going to have one car slow, one car fast. Always keep the same car being the fast car or the slow car. Okay, again, empty, empty, weight, weight. And then the last one is the hard one to do. It's called the rundown. This is to simulate a rear-end collision. What I like to do when I have the magnetic is allow the magnet to launch the first car and then run this one into it from behind. Okay, again, empty, empty, heavy car, light car. So that's the first half of the lab. Second half of the lab is you push the plunger all the way in, flip it around, because we are making these things stick together. And so it's like, hey, see, they stick together. It's a ball. And you do the same stunts as we did before, it's just they're sticking together this time. In any trial, when your car derails, guess what? That doesn't count. You gotta redo it. And you'll notice that these aren't stapled together. Guess what? Staple them, okay? That's what you're doing with your lab, people. Make sure that everything gets put away back where it goes, and you'll be able to work on it. Oh, one last thing. Notice how it says observation of the trial? Observation of the trial. Fill that out. All right, good luck.